What's going on, guys? Tony here with Edgeley Knife Review. Man, it has been a while since I dropped my last review video. Been busy, been super busy, but I'm back, guys, and I got a pretty cool review today. Now, you've seen this knife on the channel before in its original form. Well, actually, it wasn't original. It was modded, had new scales on it. Without further ado, the Benchmade Blackout Bugout Blade HQ exclusive. Super sick knife, guys. Once I saw that Blade HQ was doing this exclusive, I jumped on it as soon as it came out. All black. You got the coated S30V blade. You got the black grivery handles. This knife is insanely light. A couple videos back, I did review my buddy Chris's Bugout, and that was the first time that I got the chance to mess around with a Bugout. And his was modded already. It already had the aftermarket aluminum scales, so it had a little bit more weight to it. Not a lot, but it had a little bit more weight to it. And that was still an insanely light knife. Just insane. Once I got this thing and pulled it out of the box and just handled it, it's insane how light this knife is. Like, it's like you're literally holding nothing in your hand. There's no weight to it whatsoever. Actually, the weight of the knife is 1.85 ounces. So this thing is featherweight. It's insane. And of course, it's got that awesome Benchmade access lock. Love the all black. So cool. Looks super good. Still breaking it in. When I got it in yesterday, I think it was yesterday, and right out of the box, it definitely wouldn't close shut like that. I've literally opened and closed this thing probably a couple thousand times by now, just sitting here messing with it. And it's funny, I posted on my Instagram story that so, you know, you have it like this by the access lock, and you bury the butt end of the knife into your palm, and you pull down on the access lock and you swing shut. Well, I guess I leaned a little too forward when I did it, and swinging it shut, it cut my palm. I don't know if you can see right there. Sliced my palm twice. This thing is sharp. This thing is razor sharp. That sucker hurts. It stings. And then, you know, if you put something on your hands and you forget, you know, that it's there, of course it's gonna suck. But yeah, closing it, you kind of got to angle it a little bit more towards your thumb. At least that's what I found. I don't know, maybe it's just because I have giant hands. But yeah, super fun fidget factor on this guy. My buddy Chris also did tell me about Benchmade does have a full length deep carry pocket clip. So I jumped onto the customer service website, gave Benchmade a call. Super awesome dude I dealt with. I can't remember his name. I want to say it's like Aaron or something. If you're watching, bro, thanks for the awesome customer assistance. Hooked me up, got a few deep carry pocket clips, and sent them out right away. So I should be getting those within a couple of days. So here's the question, guys. I like the grivery handles. I like it. They're cool. However, I kind of want to mod this thing. So I'm thinking there's a couple of different makers on Etsy that do aftermarket handle scales. So there's like, I seen a few titaniums. I saw carbon fiber, which those were really cool. I'm really considering carbon fiber. Or there's jade. So I was thinking, wouldn't that be sick to have jade handles on this guy? Kind of like the Spyderco exclusives that Blade HQ does with the black coated blade, the black hardware, and the natural G10 or jade handle scales. I think that'd look pretty sick. But that carbon fiber, man, oh my gosh. But talk about expensive. Those carbon fiber scales were about $84, and the natural G10 was 74. So I don't know, it's quite a pretty penny. Haven't decided yet on what I want to do. I'm kind of really thinking the jade would be pretty sick. But I don't know. Leave a comment down below. Let me know what you guys think. Jump on the Etsy site and just search bug out scales. Look at them. Tell me what you think would be best for the all black bug out. And I don't know, should I give you guys stats on this guy? I mean, I already did the review on the other one. I just wanted to show you. Okay, so whatever. It's a 3.24 inch blade, a 3-inch cutting edge. It's CPM, S30V steel, drop point, obviously, full flat, plain edge, super sharp. Let me see if I can't find a piece of slicing paper. I gotta re-up my supply on paper for these cut tests. Let's see, hold on. No, I don't want to use that. Let's just use this piece of scrap right here. Super sharp, super sharp. Super duper sharp. Oh. Yeah, definitely an insane edge that came on this guy. Super fun to just open and close. And it's crazy because it seems like such a small knife. And it is. It's a relatively small knife. I mean, compared to PM2 or the Kershaw Tremor, or let me see what else I have here. I have a bunch of stuff here. Lightning OTF. I mean, it's a real small knife, you know. There's the Skyline, so it's kind of like close to Skyline size. Maybe just a little thicker. It's a little thicker than the Skyline there, as you can see, but damn near pretty. The Skyline weighs a hell of a lot more than the bug out, though. Still breaking in. But it's a nice full-size knife. You got a nice size blade for your EDC tasks, and as well as, of course, self-defense. You know, I always think of self-defense in mind when I carry a knife. So it's a good size blade to defend yourself with should you need to. And I mean, it's called the bug out, so you would imagine a bug out situation. You know, I don't know, apocalyptic type something or whatever. But basically bug out, meaning you got to get out of where you are to safety, to a safe zone. So you kind of want a knife that can handle multiple situations, survival, as well as self-defense. So I definitely feel like this has a good self-defense factor to it. It's got, you know, nice neutral handles. You got a little bit of texturing or jimping on the top right here on the back of the blade, so that gives you a good grip for thrusting. And it kind of just helps to lock your hand in place with a nice tight grip. And the cool thing about this is it's the liners on the inside, which I'm sure most of you know, they only go to about here. So all this is just scale. So if you can see, I don't know if you're able to see it too well. Oh no. So it's pretty much just all scale, which also helps dramatically cut down the weight. So that's pretty stinking cool. So if I do add those aftermarket scales, whichever ones I decide, it will make it a little heavier. I'm sure even the carbon fiber ones, I'm pretty sure they're going to be a little heavier than this guy. And then it's going to be a bigger clip, so that'll, you know, obviously that's a little bit more weight, but not significantly enough to where, you know, it completely takes the featherweightness away from the bug out, which I'm telling you guys, if you guys have never had a bug out, it feels like a toy almost. Like, and I remember before I had reviewed the bug out, I remember a few guys saying that The bug out kind of felt like a toy, like they didn't like it because it was just like too flimsy feeling and whatnot. I definitely don't think that it feels flimsy. I mean, if you're holding the knife and you grip it tight, you can see that you bend. You see that? You bend the scales together like fairly easily. Look, I can make it, I'm almost making it touch. But it's a solid knife, you know. It performs well. It feels good. It disappears in the pocket really, really nicely, almost to the point where you kind of freak out and you're like, oh, my knife. But it's there. It's just chilling. It's there. But that's kind of, I don't know, I guess that's kind of what you want in a knife. You want to kind of forget that it's there, but you know it's there. Super slim profile, so when this thing is in your pocket, going in and out of your pocket to grab whatever you got, whatever else you got in your pocket, super slim, so it's not, you know, doesn't create a hot spot for your hand to rub on as you're, you know, going about your day. So definitely a must-have. Blade HQ still has some of these guys, 136 bucks. It's about the same price as the OD Green. The original blue bug out is like really cheap now, like I want to say 112 bucks. That's I kind of want to get one of those too, just for the satin, because I mean the satin blade is gorgeous as well, and the blue is pretty cool. But again, you could also get different scales. Matter of fact, I might pick up another bug out, the satin and blue. So if I do get new scales, then I'll put the black scales on that one with the satin blade. Yeah, that's cool. We've got interchangeable parts. Yeah, so let me know what you guys think about the bug out. If you have one, if you don't have one, if you want one, if you don't want one. And let me know what you guys think about this guy as opposed to the bailout. I kind of like this one a little bit better, just because I like the shape a little bit more. But the bailout is still a really dope knife as well. Super cool. Recommend checking that one out as well. Putting them in the EDC rotation, guys. Definitely a cool knife to have. And yeah, I don't think you'll regret it at all. Drop a comment down below, guys. Let me know what you think. Go ahead and like this video. Share it with your friends. And if you haven't subscribed yet, guys, please subscribe to the channel. Tell your friends and family. I'll leave a button down here for you guys to subscribe to the channel. I'll also leave another video up here for you guys to check out of another review on the channel. And like always, guys, thanks for watching. See you next time.